everyone! Today's video is for specifically those who work at a desk all day, 5 days a week, or you have a very sedentary type of job. And just trying to give you some better ideas to put you in the right direction to avoid weight gain when you're working at a desk type position. If you do like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. So I'm here to share some tips. If you're interested, just keep watching. First of all, it is drink a lot of water. We have a water fountain and we also have a water cooler in my office, so I always bring a turquoise tumbler, preferably with the lid, and I have at least 6 of these. That is my goal. I do struggle with getting enough water, but once you swap out some soda for water, you're going to see a change in your body, I guarantee it. So take these with you, take it to your meeting, take it with you at your desk, to and from home. But it's always great to have a glass of water at your desk, and again with the lid where you won't have as many spills. Secondly, I'd like to say is keep a journal. I have an agenda that I keep at my desk, and I will log my food as I eat snacks if I'm too busy where I can't log it into my MyFitnessPal on my phone. But I just write it down real quick if I'm in a call and I'm not actively in the call. I'll just start to jot down things that I've snacked on, you know, for the first half of the day or the later half of the day. But I usually like to log it here, and then when I get home, if it's been a really busy day, then I'll look at this and log it into MyFitnessPal, because you do get really busy days where you just forget what you ate, and it's helpful to have that logged in. Now, speaking of MyFitnessPal, I know in my office and other offices I've worked in, everyone goes out to lunch. It's very rare for people to pack lunches and eat them in the office. So that's where this friend comes in. I always pack snacks and I always pack meals in this lunchbox just because it's smaller. I'm trying to keep my past in fitness a little bit of a secret, so I try not to bring my 6-pack bag into work. I did when there was a weight loss competition for The Biggest Loser, which I did win, and people gave me grief about how big my lunchbox was. But I do try to keep it a little more mild here in this one. Everything fits in this, and it's a good size. It does grow a little bit on the sides, and I can like stretch it out a little bit. So find one that you could fit at least like 2 Tupperware containers. A good way to judge that is in Walmart or Target. They have the containers on the shelf. They have the lunch boxes on the shelf. Open it up and see what you can fit to base your choice of select a lunch box that way. I do have a really small one, and that's for the days that I have protein bars or I have a protein powder where I don't need to pack it into a lunchbox. I just want to keep it cool, so just a thin ice pack and whatever I want to store in here. We do have a fridge at work. Issue with the fridge is that people will eat your meals, or you just forget, or there's no room for your food. Usually it's no space. And that's the reason why I just keep this at my desk. So during the day, if I have a yogurt in here, I could grab it instead of having to get up and go all the way down to the break room and come back to my desk. I have it all easily available here. So conveniency is always key. We know this. It's more convenient to go out for lunch than it is to eat at your desk and pack it in some cases. But I think it's the most convenient to have your lunchbox at your desk ready for any time that you start to get hungry. Now, moving on to eating out. This is very important because everybody eats out at my office. I typically don't like to eat out. I do have an issue with that because I waste a lot of money on food that I could make at home, make it better, make it healthier, and I actually enjoy cooking my meals and packing them. But the other factor is, yes, time and money. My job can get so busy where I can't leave my desk for lunch. I'm working through my lunch and I'm eating. So it's easier for me to pack it, and it's easier for me to just get the work done than stay later in the day to try and finish up things that I could have done if I had my meals packed. Now when you do eat out, if there's fried chicken versus grilled chicken, go for the grilled chicken. If there's a salad or there's a very fattening sandwich or pizza or I don't know. I can't think of the menus. Cheeseburger, french fries, fast food. You know, go for a salad. If you have to go to McDonald's, pick up a salad there. If you have to go to Wendy's, I always get a grilled chicken wrap, and I'll also get like a baked potato because that's healthier. There are healthy options out there at fast food restaurants, but to eliminate any of those issues, packing again is key. I do like to keep 2 of those healthy choice, I think they're called steamers meals, in the fridge at work. And there's also Fit Kitchen by Stouffer's. That's another one of my favorite. They're frozen meals. All you have to do is microwave them for like 4 minutes. And I do like to bring those. I have at least 2 in the freezer at work. If there's any situation where I didn't have time to pack my meals and I don't have time to go out for lunch, I have those ready as a backup. So it's always good to have that as a backup plan as well. Now, snacking at work is very common. People love to bring in the dessert that their wives baked. They like to have treats to bribe some of the other staff to do work for them. Stuff like that. So I like to have snacks on my desk all the time. That way I don't have to go to the convenience store or gas station that's closest to work. But I always, some staples that I have at my desk all the time are these little clementines, or cuties we call them. I have like 4 of them always at my desk. I usually eat 2 a day. They're just a quick sugary snack without needing to eat bad snacks. But they're good, they're healthy. In Florida, or growing up in Florida, I always had oranges available, so I love to have those, and it reminds me of home in a way too. Now, almonds, these are plain Jane almonds. They're so boring, I know, but I usually have like the wasabi ones by Blue Diamond, or I'll get the smokehouse ones. There is a chipotle one too that I get, and coconut. I like them all. I should just go ahead and say that I like them all. But plain Jane, that way I can jazz them up if I'm actually meal prepping. I will throw some stevia and cinnamon into a bowl with some of these, mix them up, and bake those on just for a little bit to melt the stevia. Another one that I will do is some balsamic vinegar on them, or Italian herb seasoning. You can do a lot of different, just adding some spice to it to make it more enjoyable. That way you can have your own flavors, but buying in bulk is going to save you money. The little canisters are very expensive, and I think this equals like 2 canisters the price. I think this was like $8 at Walmart. And those little cans, I want to say they're like $3 or $4 now. And these have probably, this is a 2-pound bag. I'd say this probably has like 4 or 5 of those little jars. I can't think of the size of the jars right now, but I usually have them on my desk for 2 days because I eat through them so quickly. But this is a good healthy fat snack to have at your desk. Another one that I love is also by Blue Diamond. These are the Nut Thins. They make different flavors. I think they have a sea salt and a honey mustard, and just like the plain ones. I like the plain ones. Sometimes I'll bring cheese and I'll have a cheese with the crackers, but these alone are really good if you need that crunchy type of snack. These are a good alternative. And then these are some generic brand, but they're rice cakes. Rice cakes are another thing that I love. I always have on my desk. And I usually have a rice cake with some peanut butter, and I'll have that as a snack as well at my desk. So working at a desk, you don't really get active. You're always at your desk typing, listening, reading. No heavy lifting, no vigorous type of exercise within your day. So what I like to do is plan to take breaks after like a long 1-hour meeting conference call. Get up, get me some water, or get up and just walk to the bathroom and back or something. But I try to get up at least 4 times a day, break up the day in segments, and remind myself that I need to take a break. That way, 1, it's good for your mind, keeping your mind healthy. You're not just so stressed out beyond belief. But it also gets you a little bit more steppage in your day. And if you do have the area to do it, I would even go out and take a walk. And it's probably good for your company because you're keeping yourself active more. So when you have your annual health assessment, you get a bigger discount on your health insurance. So that's another one to consider. But other than that, those are all my tips for those who are in a desk type position and need some healthier tips for a better work day. If you have any tips, please comment down below. I'd love to hear what you do to keep yourself healthy in your office or at your desk position. And I'd like you all to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much all for watching. Bye guys.